Testing? Testing? One, two, three. Chat, can you hear me? I'm in a new area. Or testing, testing. Plot, are you there?
Testing, testing. What's up, brother? How you
What's up,
doing,
brother?
man?
Chat, can you hear him? Because lately, like the last couple of streams, we've kind of had technical difficulties doing the pod. So hopefully this one works out. But chat, can you press a simple hello, hello, yes? Plotto is fine.
Yo, 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 yo.
Chicken Hunter, am I good? Or just Captain Stink was just screw me over? Can you hear me, Plotto?
I hear you. Let me check the stream.
Test, test,
Let me check the stream.
test,
I hear
test.
you.
I
Yeah,
can,
you're
I
good.
can
You're
hear
good. You're good,
myself,
bro.
you
You're good. You're
fuckers.
good. You're good.
Chat, what's good? What's up, Stinkfist? Justin, what's up? Chicken Hunter, hope you're doing well. Justin, thank you for being here. Magic, hope you guys are well. You guys are assholes. Plotto, dude, another episode. We're on episode 20, man. Hopefully I got that number right.
Yeah,
But
we're in episode 20. It's crazy, man. We started this like beginning of the year.
I think it was February we started this, and I'm glad that we made it to episode 20. Um, but dude, to let you know, so chat, obviously I'm in a new, completely different background. I am in my hometown, streaming from home. So, when in doubt, you always gotta have the pod. But Plotto, thank you for making it out today, brother. I'm glad to see you here. Hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you for, hosting the podcast. This guy is out of town, bro. He's with the fam. Still making time for the pod. We also just casted like an hour ago. So it's been a busy week. Been a busy Saturday morning for Redline here and myself, but we're making it work out. We're making it work out, and we got a couple good topics today for sure.
Yes, sir. And ROC, what's up, brother? Stinkfist. No, I am back in my hometown, so where I grew up. So this is actually my brother's house in my hometown in Central California. So I'm here for the weekend, going back home today. And I'll be back on my new setup or my setup next week. So yeah. So Plotto mentioned we were actually me and Plotto streamed earlier. We streamed the JST and the 16-0T match. It was a good call, which was a good match. We'll definitely talk about that. But first, I kind of want to know what Plotto, dude. It's been a week. Anything new going on in your life? Anything happening?
Not much. I mean, there's a heat wave in Toronto right now. Holy crap! Like we played tennis yesterday, and we ate pho after, but like none of us ate the soup because we were just too hot. We just had like the pork chops over there are always fire and pho, bro. Let's be real. So we had the pork chops, and like literally like
Ooh.
we were all just like drenched in sweat eating like at the pho place. Like we had to ask for like tissues and shit. They're probably nasty, but it was hella hot around here in Toronto. But
What's
yeah,
hella
just
hot in Toronto? Okay, there is a heat wave I'm seeing, but what's hot?
oh, well, yesterday it was, I mean, to be honest, it wasn't that bad. But when you're doing physical activity, it's always tough. Let me calculate it for you. It was, oh, I guess it's not even that bad for you. It's like 87, 88
88
degrees
freedom.
Fahrenheit.
Okay, 88
Freedom
freedom.
units, yeah.
And then you were
Um, it's like 31 degrees Celsius here.
oh,
But
so
yeah.
okay, that's hot. Damn, that is actually hot. So where I'm at right now, the current weather here, yet today is gonna be 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So to you, that's gonna
Oh
be
God.
37.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So
Hell nah.
where I'm originally from, chat, it's gonna be hot. So I'm talking about like 37. Is 30? Am I saying right? 37 degrees Celsius or 37 Celsius? Is that
It's
right?
37 degrees Celsius, yeah.
But what did we call it before? I called it 100 freedom.
Uh, it was a communist.
Sorry, I had to I had to remind you on that one. Oh, dude,
Oh man.
that hey, dude, yeah, it's hot. It's gonna be hot here. I have a friend's birthday party in a few hours, so and it's outside. So just know that
Y'all are crazy for that, man.
you,
I mean, America invented air conditioning for a reason.
yeah,
Is
but you know
for
what?
you
Let's
guys over
let's
there.
be American and be outside in the freaking weather. But one thing I want to ask you, you're Filipino, obviously. For me, obviously,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
someone asked in the chat, when's the Plato cam? He said 20K subs. So are we getting closer there, Plato? First off,
We're still 5K away, bro.
we're still we're still creeping in. But remember, the 20K happens, we're putting the camera on.
20K happens. Yeah. Well,
Yes, we're
Well,
putting the
I gotta
cam on.
figure
You
that out.
promised it. You
I'll figure it out. I'll
you
figure
have
it
a
out,
cam.
man.
I know you have a cam. You
Hey,
just don't want
man,
to turn it on.
and you left GT, so you know we all do some
Oh
things that
my
hurt each other.
god.
So
Oh. Hey, that was good. I like that. What's up, fake in the chat? What's up, hum? What's up, Ethan? He says only 82 for him. Am I retiring from Rock? I am not retiring from Rock. And then Woo, he just answered his Plotto face cam. So hopefully it's gonna come in the near future.
talk
Um,
about Captain Stinkfist. I am. I guess something new is I am going to be going to Amsterdam for the meetup.
are you really?
Yeah, meeting up with Cortex. We actually have the same freaking hotel and shit. Well, not like the same room, but like we coordinated like, oh, we're gonna be staying in the same
I'm out. I'm out.
building.
Why wasn't I invited to Amsterdam?
Bro, you wouldn't have came, bro. Come on now.
The first question is why wasn't I, like was there like a was it something you guys planned on the side? Was it something that you guys like? Hey, Lilith said, hey, you guys should be you're invited.
I mean, you don't talk to us anymore ever since you migrated out, bro. It's been kind of distant, low key. Like we've been
Hey, chat. What am I doing right now? Am I talking to Plato? Am I talking to
nah,
Plato right now?
just like once a week, you know. It's just like a once a week, like
Dude,
oh, what are we doing for
once a
pod?
week's a lot for people. I talk to Stinkfist once a week. You know what I mean? If anything,
Yeah, I mean, I guess, bro. I
um,
mean, the invite's still open. You could come through.
hey, I
I'm
actually,
sure, like a goose will be like, all right, we'll let that red light in.
you know what? I would have came if I had the invite.
See, look, a goose is literally here.
Um,
She's like, do you want to come? We'll send out an invite if you do. Lol. Now you have no excuse. You have no excuse now. Hey, I'm twisting it back on you. Are we seeing you in Amsterdam, bro?
dude, what timing is that, bro? What timing is that, chat? Oh my god, a goose. I hope you're well. For anything that I
I
said in the past that may have annoyed you, I apologize. You know, that red line's a little annoying sometimes, so thank you for your patience with me. Um, you know what? Send me the invite. When is the date, by the way, Plato?
it's gonna be on the 6th.
Of September?
I'm gonna yeah, of September.
Oh, okay. I got some real thing though. The 6th is my wife's birthday. So,
Oh, for real? Mm.
is my wife able to come as well?
I have the Miss Plato coming.
Wait,
She's
wait.
coming on the trip,
Are you paying
but
for Miss
she's
Plato?
yeah,
Oh, out of your own pocket?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If dude, a goose, if Lilith will pay for my wife and son, I'll be there. I will be there.
All right, yeah, that's something you gotta PM a goose about in friggin'
So,
Discord.
yeah. So just know, you want, get my wife in there, my son. I think kids are free under 2, so that don't have to worry about that. But think about it. Think about it. I'll come dressed up in Julius Caesar if you want me to. I'll come up in anything that you want. Just you chat. You see a goose's laughing emoji. It really is. I promise you, it really is.
How much are flights from LA to Amsterdam?
Goose there. Just
Amsterdam.
make sure. Make sure.
Oh, it's 1K. Holy
It's one way.
no, both like going there. For Canadian, this is Canadian. I don't know how much it
Well,
is
that's
in
it.
Freedom
Can you see
dollars.
it? Let's say wife's birthday. Let me see it. Five.
Uh, yeah, why do you have like 4 different calendar alerts saying it's your wife's birthday?
No, the four one says Labor Day, but the other one is his wife's birthday
Okay,
on the 6th. I'm just
okay, I see,
saying
I see.
the goose. I'll get zeroed in real life, but if I knew 6 months ago, we could have planned it better. Things like that. So, but going
To be
back,
fair, they actually like announced this one earlier than usual. Like in LA, I think I figured out I was going like 2 weeks before.
I
This
think,
one they gave like a month and a half. So
but for LA specifically, I think I had my kid then. Like I just had my kid.
yeah, yeah, you did.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. See, um, Brock says that Amsterdam is definitely an awesome city, bro. Isn't weed legal in Amsterdam?
Yeah, apparently like people bring back home cannabis candies as like souvenirs.
Are you getting lit in Amsterdam?
That's legal in Canada too, bro. What are you talking about?
Are you gonna get lit up in Amsterdam with Cortex? Because Cortex
Nah.
definitely blown the smoke.
Nah, Cortex is not a Cortex is a dry guy, bro. I
Oh,
asked
it's
him to
not
go to the
happening.
Heineken place. I asked him to go to the Heineken place. He's like, nah. Like there's like a Heineken factory or some shit. I was like, nah.
He doesn't want to go. You and the wifey are going though, right?
We're definitely going to the Van Gogh Museum. She loves Van Gogh, so we're gonna be doing that. Um,
But,
I
but
think some people from 2489 invited us to like a rave on Friday evening.
you guys got to go. Are you going?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're probably going, bro. We're probably going.
Chat, dude. Cortex is to be at a freaking rave. That's right. Plotto will be at a rave with.
Yeah, Cortex said he's not going. He's
What
not.
is
Nah.
Cortex gonna do over there?
He's a scenic guy. He wants to do the scenery stuff. I didn't know he's an Instagram guy, but I guess he is.
Okay, you know what? I
He's
respect
a
it.
DD even though we're not driving.
I respect it. It is what it is. Completely respect it. He's driving you guys around.
No, he's DD even though we're not driving. That's what I'm saying. He's just straight edge.
Yeah,
not,
yeah. Cortex
not doing
Cortex is definitely
nothing.
going to the red light district. Then that's 100% facts. I think he's gonna go to the red light and then he's gonna have a blast over there. And then Crack says that Plotto's gonna be taking Molly out there too. So Plotto, be careful. Whatever you're doing out there.
We got recommendations of like what to do in Amsterdam, and then it was like the first thing that they said was shrooms. I'm like, bruh,
Have you ever done
come on
troops?
now. No.
Yeah, me
Hello?
neither. Me neither. Um,
Yeah, okay, okay. This guy said, yep, me neither.
yeah, no,
Way
me
too fast.
neither. Yeah, Ethan, we're going down a sketchy hole here, buddy. We got to slow down a little bit. But dude, I hope you have a great time in Amsterdam. It's gonna, dude, I the last one was in Dubai, right? So I'm sure it's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah,
a good time. And do
yeah.
we know for Amsterdam, are they gonna be announcing anything special? Like, is it just more of a meet and greet, or is there like an update
I
that
have no
that's gonna
idea.
happen? They
I don't
have,
know.
do they have them every event? Like an announcement?
That's not a goose question. I don't know. They usually talk about like the future of the game or whatnot. You know, we're going with Cortex and Sean the Sheep from
Sean's retired.
Dota 4. Yeah, but he's still going.
Oh my god! Don't you need to have an active account to go?
I mean,
But wait, because don't they give you
yeah, you
like a
gotta like,
name tag with your account, your name? What he's gonna do?
yeah,
He's gonna have an
just like
account that says Sean that's like 54 million with like no alliance tag.
I don't, I don't
You
know.
know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
but he'll figure out the logistics. He'll figure out the logistics.
okay,
But yeah,
well,
that's gonna be fun, man.
yeah,
I'm
you have a
actually
good
gonna be
time,
live
man.
streaming it. I'm gonna be live streaming the event. That's my plan.
Like with the stand, like with like you holding around a little cam, little live stream,
Yeah, like a camera.
little
Yeah,
Kai
yeah,
Cenat situation, little iShow
yeah,
speed
yeah.
situation,
We're IRL streaming it.
dude. And dude, your girlfriend must be hyped though because you're taking her to Amsterdam.
Yeah, I mean, it took her some convincing, and then I told her that, oh yeah, Van Gogh Museum. She's like, okay, well, I'll go.
Were you like, babe, we're going to for a gaming convention? Like, oh,
I mean, she went with me to LA. The thing is, though, yo,
did
Goose,
she
I'm
go to
calling
the
you
event?
out. She's not allowed. Goose is like, no. Yeah, crazy.
But if she was able to have an account, can she go?
Yeah, I'll pull Matt Achilles.
A goose?
Uh,
Wait. She didn't go. So your
she
girlfriend
she
couldn't.
has she has an account. She has an account. She does have an account. It's like
We all
10K
know
power.
We all know she does it.
She has an account. She has an account. I promise you, she does. I
But
got her on Rock for like a week
and
during COVID.
she's still active, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, still
For sure.
still active. Um,
Yep.
wait, just to make
It's actually the Redline account. That's
wait, I just want to make sure to everybody in the chat. Can anybody go that has an active account? Of course, you have to accept the invitation. Yada yada yada. Because there's probably a limited capacity. But can anybody go if you have an active account?
yeah. I don't know how they decide their people because I think there's only like X amount of like it's like 80 to 100 people that could go.
Is it because there's they have limited amount of food that they can only feed? No, it's probably max occupancy. I think.
Yeah, you gotta apply for it. I don't know how they choose who goes though. Is it like
Miss Plotto can have my spot.
see a goose? There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, me Plotto, I got my boy. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy.
Yeah, this is me.
Dude, but you would love for her to
I
come,
dapped
right?
you up and
Oh, I adapt you
yeah,
too.
no, she'd be my cameraman. I told her like it's for content purposes.
Dude,
She can hold the camera.
I mean, so
Now,
basically, it'll just
now,
be the hotel.
now, during the event, if you don't see my face, it's because Goose didn't let my girlfriend be cameraman. It's because I have
Ah,
to hold the camera. Like I'm
that
doing like
that's that's
it'll
fair.
be like first person perspective. Like
Hey, that's that's not your fault. You did what you could,
it's not my
and
fault. It's
it's
not
not
my
your
fault.
fault. I completely agree.
Yep.
It's not your fault, not
Yep.
at all whatsoever. I told Plato to have Cortex as his cameraman. That's fair. That's fair.
Now, Cortex is gonna be doing his own content. Like I don't want to take his shine away. Like
I agree.
he's his own man.
Yeah, that guy
Exactly.
that guy has a load of hair though. I mean, you both got loads of hair. I'm a little jealous. Um, so I for the event in September. I hope who's ever going have a great time. Let me know how the food is, and let me know what kind of cool updates you guys get because that'd be kind of cool. Um, oh, real quick, I kind of want to shift, Plato. We both
Yeah.
participated in the Supreme Strife. So, chat, if you didn't get to play it or you're not familiar with it, it's a this time around was just a pilot, right? So it wasn't the actual event; it was more of like a test phase. So basically, it's like a mini KVK where there's what was it like 8 different packs? Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it 8 packs
Yeah. Yeah. 8 different teams, packs, whatever you want to
of
call
like
them.
50 people per team for 4 hours, and you have up to 10 million deads that you can get full back 100%, no crystal tech, and
It's
basically
5 million, and I believe
another
another
5.
5 million. You got to buy a bundle for
Yeah,
it.
but for
Yeah.
the pilot that happened, it was automatic 10, right?
For the pioneer is actually 100.
So because basically I went from 151 million to 76 million, bro. So I dropped at least 60 million power. No,
Yeah.
80 million power. Um,
Yeah. So
and I got all my troops
I,
back. So for the pioneer, it was 10. You said right?
for the pioneer, they didn't want you to get that troop, so you got 100 million troops back. As long
Correct.
as you didn't kill 100, as long as you didn't kill over 100 million, which, to be honest, Baba was close to. Yeah, I don't know if you saw Baba's accounts that he posted or the picture that he posted on
No,
his
what
YouTube channel.
what was it?
He went down to like 500 million power. I was like, oh, it's pretty low.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for him, it's pretty low, but yeah. So it was a fun event. We did if we did play the real matchup. Here, let me switch over real quick. Show you guys. Please do not mind my current setup here. It's kind of like out centered, but let me what I am talking about. Can you guys see the gameplay? I hope you guys can.
Yep, yep, you're good.
But basically, um, first off, a goose. Why are we getting only 5 gold hits? I was like, give me like 20. Give me like armaments. Just want to throw that out there. But
Yeah,
basically,
I take legendary armaments, lucky.
so I lost 7 million, got them all back, which is great. But we got um so basically the pack point ranking. So I think if you're the top 4 out of the 8, you advance, right?
Yeah.
So our team was able to advance, and shout out to Redline for number 4. Just saying. But basically, then they would go into the next round if it was the actual event. Just to make sure that I'm clear,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
To me it was a fun event. I feel like it was nonstop fighting, and I think it was top versus bottom for us. Is there a way for me to see the map anymore? Or is it done? Done. It's done. You can't see it, huh?
I think it's done. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, basically, I thought it was really fun. I thought that the wait, no, hey, hold on. The one thing that wasn't fun was a freaking time slot. So,
Yeah.
bro, what the chat? If you played it, what was that time slot? So I'm on West Coast US. Plotto is East Coast Canada. So
Yeah.
the times was it 12? Okay, I know mine was 10 UTC. Then there was 18 UTC, and there was one more. Was it 8
It's
UTC?
two UTC. It was two
Two. Okay,
UTC.
2 UTC. So it was either 7 p.m. for me, 3 a.m. or what's 18 UTC? Time is right now. Time is right now. Right now, for me, it's 16 UTC. So that's, let's say, 17 UTC is 10. It would have been 11 a.m. for me. So I was shooting for the 11 a.m., bro. Guess and
Mm.
guess what we got?
Yeah.
I got 10
You
UTC, bro.
I think
And
I'm pretty sure like five of the 8 matches were 10 UTC. Like, what was that like for you, man? You had to wake up at 3 a.m. Like, what
dude,
was that,
look at
bro?
my eyes. I'm still recovering, bro. Like I'm still tired. And then when I
Oh
found out that
gosh.
there's no more advanced gaming, I was like, wait, timeout. What? Like this is it? I thought we would advance. I thought it was legit. Like no, you get 5 gold heads. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But honestly, in all things aside, besides the horrible time, it was fun. It was for sure
Yeah.
fun, and it kind of gave you that hmm, that KVK satisfaction without the multiple day KVK like zones and long Kingsland. You get like a good solid 4 hours of fighting. That was fun.
Mhm.
And I like the fact that the deads like you get so much back. So like when it does go into the full, I guess, rollout of this thing, it'll be super fun. I think so. I think it'll be fun. The thing I'm trying to like factor in though is that if people can get up to 5 million deads, get resurrected as a baseline, you get 5 million more if you buy a bundle. Then wouldn't people just freaking power up to 200 million and just fight? You
I
just
guess
like
so, right?
is that like
Like,
heavy? It's like a heavy pay to win thing.
so yeah, my thoughts on this event, by the way, like we did play it as well at 10 UTC. It was the
Oh
schedule for me was I set an alarm for 5 a.m. I went to Tim Hortons. I got my ice cap. I got my breakfast farmers wrap, my bacon farmers wraps, so that I could survive the 4 hours. And I mean, I was pretty awake by 6 at that time because I had the coffee, I had the food, we're good to go. Um, but yeah, it's kind of like a mix of Ark of Osiris with the team aspect, right? Where you have like 40, 45 players, and it'll increase every single round. When the real rollout comes out, it'll be 45, then 55, then 65,
yeah,
or
yeah,
and whatnot. So there's gonna be more and more players the later it goes. It was like a mix of Ark and KVK opening, which is like the two funniest modes in Rock. You know what I mean? Like the
and
KVK
it's shut
opening
the
is
time
always
frame.
super, super hype, super fun. Arc is a pretty fun game mode for those that play in a pretty competitive environment. So it was a pretty fun mode, and honestly, kudos to Lilith for putting it out there because this is like I think this could be one of those things. You know how there's an Arc Kingdom, for
Yeah.
example. 1V was a really strong Arc Kingdom.
Yep.
2049 is a really strong Arc Kingdom. Like that like they kind of specialize their kingdoms into Arc. Then there's of
Yeah.
course like every kingdom aims to be a KVK kingdom. Um, but then I feel like Supreme Strife could be one of those things that kingdoms could look forward to and be like, all right, this is going to be what where our aim is as a kingdom. We want to be the best Supreme Strife kingdom in the game. So
No, I
I,
agree with you with that. I
yeah,
agree, but I think for like the players that me are playing with all the time, like GT, like all those alliances, like this is gonna be a great mode for them because it gives them
yeah,
that competitive edge. Especially if you get no match found, like this is a great thing to replace. But just to make sure I'm clear, since there's no KVK tech, the difference is gonna be based on equipment and armaments, right? In terms of the players.
yeah,
So
yeah.
and in terms of
And also it's going to be the auxiliary skills too. So like
oh yeah, that's
because
another point.
the auxiliary skills for me as a I'm not a new player anymore. I've been playing since 2020. But like I didn't get to max the heralds of the world or
Yep.
the Ramses of the world where those are like really good auxiliary skills. Like yeah, the auxiliary skills are kind of tough as well. So it's going to be equipment, armaments and auxiliary skills.
Mm. So another thing though, Stink has brought up is that for the Pioneer event, the strongest 64 packs made it to this, I guess, Pioneer event, right? So what is the
Yeah.
expectation when it's fully rolled out?
Yeah. So I
I,
have
I don't know.
I have like a list of the good, the bad, and the
Oh,
questions
please share that
moving
to me.
forward.
What do we got?
Like so as we were talking about, it's really good because it was a fun mode. Like it felt like it's a teamwork of Arc. Um, you know, with all this pilot talk and oh, this is like KVKs are kind of getting sullied by pilots. this mode, 4 hours is like perfect because like there isn't any of that. You know what I mean? It's just the pure fun experience of a KVK opening, playing with your boys, playing with the team, and then you just get to enjoy it with your friends. And it's not like this long, drawn out marathon of a KVK. And that was fun. I think the fact that like it's essentially just like a mini KVK,
Hmm.
which I feel like a lot of people have been looking forward to, and it's not even that big of a commitment in terms of speed ups and resources, which KVK is, and even to a certain extent, Ark of Osiris is, right? If you are a lower powered player, um, you have to spend days upon weeks upon months on speed ups in a long Ark of Osiris League run. In this game mode, you won't have to do that in terms of healing, but the way that it offsets it is based off of the deads that you get in the open field,
Hmm.
and of course the deads that you get off the structure. It can't be just like, oh, you can open field endlessly and there's going to be no limiting factors. The limiting factor here is the amount of troops you have and the amount of deads that you gain. Now, the bad, right? The things that they could work on is, I think the deads, 40% open field deads is a lot. I don't know about you, but when I was open fielding, I started running out of troops at like an hour 30. Um, and yeah, it was just like it was really tough. And I understand the need for open field deads, as we're talking about. There needs to be some form of limiter on the players that, like, oh, I'm just going to open field for the whole time, like you can in KVK or you can in Osiris League. But the reason you could do that is because of speed ups and resources in those game modes. There's no speed ups and resources here, so it has to be compensated by deads. But I think the fact
Hmm.
that it's 40% is like really limiting, especially for the lower part players. We're fighting against 2218, which is Leo's kingdom. Like, they were a really strong team, but then within an hour and a half, like they just didn't have field anymore because we were just open fielding with them, and we were trading pretty well against them for sure. But at the end of the day, like the trades just kept snowballing and snowballing and snowballing because they ran out of troops.
Yeah.
So I think the solution to that would be, lowering the percentage of amount of deads that you get in the open field. Right now it's at 40%. I think half of it would be pretty good. So then you double the duration of the players that, for example, I was out there for an hour and a half as a 103 million power player with 5 marches, 430K per march. I feel like you could, half it so that a 100 million power player could feel like they could open field fight for a much longer
Yeah.
period of time. If it's double that amount of time, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, I feel like that would really enhance the experience for the average player, um, and kind of make it so that you could still play the game mode and you could still be really strategic, because this game, right, it's like you actually have to be strategic about. It's like the opposite of Ark in a way, because Ark, you want to sad face as fast as possible so that you have the tempo, the timing. For this, especially when it becomes the main mode, or when it goes into the main Supreme Strife, you need to make sure that you trade positively, or else you're gonna run out of troops. And I feel like in Rise of Kingdoms, that's just not a thing anymore. Like the trades and playing smart, it's not like about that really in KVK. It's all about the tempo and
Yep.
making sure that you're out in the open field, right? Making sure you swarm down the structure, whatever. Like you don't like you and I, we don't look at the trades when we're fighting in KVK for the most part. And that's even more
Nope.
profound in Arc, right? Like, have you ever looked at an Arc trade like in the middle of
No.
an Arc match? No,
Never.
right? Exactly. But in this game mode, you kind of have to be really cognizant about your trade. So that's one thing.
Dude,
But
for me to kind of piggyback what you just said, I completely agree that it's all about the momentum, and we've been seeing that time and time again over the last few years. So I agree that the 40% is extremely high, especially for lower power players. And if we could do like a 15-20, I think that makes sense as well.
yeah, I think the 15% would be great. 20% probably realistic, because yeah, we want to make sure that there's a limiting factor in this. It's not just like, oh, this is a dev account and you could like just endlessly open field. There has to be some limiter. There has to be some stakes. There has to be some stop.
Agreed.
But you there, it can't, like 40% is just crazy.
That's a
Like,
lot. That's a lot.
that is a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to ask you too about the statistics. So you know a lot of the KVKs a lot, and then the whole thing about the pilot thing. It's all about it's driven by like KP, right? So this
Yeah,
Pioneer situation, none of the deads or KP was, I guess, attached to your account. But is the
that's true.
expectation that it will be for the when it finally rolls out? I'm assuming yes, right?
I don't think it will be.
Interesting.
I don't think it will. I think it'll be like Arc. You know, in Arc where
No, I see.
you you kind of have like your own like, oh, this is your Arc kills. This is like, I'd assume it'd be similar to that in Supreme Strife. It's kind of hard to, for example, you get 5 million deads in Supreme Strife. Should that count as 5 million deads on your main account when you get the 5 million troops back? It's
Well,
kind of like
to be fair,
it,
Hall of Heroes today in chat, you can correct us if we're wrong. If when you get dead, let's say for example, I had I don't know 7 million deads for this strife thing, right? I get
yeah,
half back when KVK is over, but that other
yeah,
half is still total my total deads, isn't it?
that's true. That's true. I guess it really depends on what Lilith wants to do.
Oh,
Because
say
like I see I saw both sides of the story where it's like, hey, we're still, these are dead, like especially if you go over the 10k 10 billion and you get perma dead troops, like then you should be able to
oh,
have that
automatic,
on your account.
automatic. I agree.
But it's like I think it really depends on the way that, like, how the developer wants to, how Lilith wants to do it. I see the side, I'm a fence sitter on this. Like I see the merit for both sides. Some people, oh, stats should just be for KVK, this and that, or oh, this is a mini KVK, so the stats should definitely be on it. So it'll maybe like there'll be like a specific, oh, these are KVK stats,
Yep.
these are Supreme Strife stats, and have that differential on the account. But I don't know. We'll see.
I still think they should be included. What I'm more specifically about the KP that you gain, I think that's a big win. Again, well, it could offset because it comes out to the rewards also, right? So someone brought up in the chat earlier, like obviously the rewards that we got were like right, for this Pioneer event.
Yeah.
But for the official one, there's city skin. There's a lot of cosmetic things that was announced that'd be part of this strife. If there
Hmm.
was like true like city skins that actually grow your account, or like a good amount of gems or whatever, I think that would be a big win too if they do that.
Yeah. Oh, one thing that I forgot to mention for like the positives is that it wasn't a kingdom based event. This was an
Uh,
event where you can choose whoever you want to play with.
yeah, that was cool. That was really
And
cool.
the thing about Rise of Kingdoms, especially as kingdoms disintegrate or kingdoms, people move elsewhere, sometimes just because you're not in the same kingdom doesn't mean you don't want to play with those people. A lot of people nowadays, they have friends all over the place. They have friends in whatever kingdom you could think of. And having an event that could bring your old squad back together, even in this kind of format, is pretty cool. So I think that's a big victory for Supreme Strife as well.
I agree. And but one thing that Raven chat did bring up a good point was that you couldn't see the individual members of each pact. Like when this pioneer
Yeah,
rolled out,
yeah,
I think Lilith should add that into it so people can actually see, okay, who's playing on that team, because I
that's
feel
true.
like that's it, because it was all what based on just power, right? They all saw like what that power of that group was, and that was it. They didn't see anything
Yeah,
else. The only time you saw them was on the battlefield.
I feel like that's a given. I feel like that was just like Oloth forgot to allow you to look at packs after the matchmaking was done. Because 100%, when you get the map, you should be able to click them and be like, oh, yeah, this is their team, and kind of like see who you're
Yep,
playing against, right? Like, it's like a KVK when you go to their kingdom, like, we're fighting against 1093. I could go to 93T and be like, or 93X and be like, oh, these are the people we're going to be playing against. Same thing with the
exactly,
packs. Should be a thing,
exactly.
100%.
Agreed,
Um,
agreed.
Another thing is rally launch time, because the flags, the thing about this game mode is it's like a really fast-paced kvk. That's also with the building the flags, that's also with burning the flags, that's also with repairing the flags, right? But the thing that didn't change was the rally launch time. Flags, you could heal, I believe it's every 3 minutes in this game mode. A rally takes 5 minutes to launch, so
Oh,
like you'd burn a flag, you'd set the rally right after, and then the rally still wouldn't be ready for the new flag that's burning. So I feel like you just gotta lower, like have a lower launch time available. You know, like Arc has
Yeah,
a 1 minute launch time.
I agree, dude. You got make it similar to Arc. I think you need to do that. James C, what's up, buddy? Go back to 60. Hey man, I just left. Asta, what's up, buddy? No, I agree with you though. That 1 minute timer is a big deal because 3 minute heal and then a 5 minute rally time, you gotta have a lock rally every single time. Like, it's not possible.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And the fact of the matter is in those 2 minutes the flag heals a lot too. So like it's you
Ah,
gotta make sure that you burn that flag and you burn like super super fast. Like we were swarming flags like crazy in this game mode, but I think long term, especially with the 10 million dead cap for most players, like it's gonna be hard to continue to do that swarm because if you get more than that 10 mil, then it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really costly for you.
no, agreed.
Um
Agreed. And Hasa said you just need an Addy and you'll be fine to swarm everything. Well, we fortunately don't have
I
Addy.
I also feel like I mean Addie's a different case. Like Addie's crazy with her account with her swarming with her spending. She swarms in KVK regardless, so it's like not that big of a deal for
Like
her.
nothing changed for us. Like, oh, this is a different mode.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. I didn't know it was a different mode. Just swarmed it.
Yeah, but like for the average, even the average whale, like if you get deads from this KVK mode, and this is gonna go towards my third point, is the questions. Like, how does a kingdom that's in KVK play this mode? Because
That is right. I forgot
like
about
we're
that requirement.
yeah, because this is gonna be dead troops potentially. Luckily, one thing that's good is we get our dead troops back right after the map ends, which is great. But say you're in KVK, and I will say that like 2489, the people that we verse against in 60 GT, they still have their hospitals full, or they still have their they didn't. I don't think they got their troops back from their KVK yet. So I don't think they were at full power potentially. I might be wrong, but for example, let's say like you have a Hall of Heroes and you have like a bunch of troops in there. Like, how would you be able to play that KVK? I guess it's a similar situation into Grand Prix and Arc of Osiris. Like, your accounts have to be in tip top shape for this as well as KVK. And it'll be really, really tough to be like, I think you'll have to make the decision similar to some kingdoms in Ark of Osiris. It's like, do we focus on this Supreme Strife event coming up or do we focus on this KVK? I don't know. That's going to be a question for some other time.
Yeah, and also made a good point. Maybe they will lock the troops like they do for the Osiris League. So there's
That's
different
true.
variations that they can do to hopefully do that. But again, if they haven't announced it, it's a really interesting, I guess, thought of how will that work. Can you? I'm just thinking about. Let's say I'm in a KVK and I'm about to have a giant pass opening Saturday morning. Drive happens on Saturday. Like, what am I doing? Like,
Yeah.
but the only
Yeah.
time you can play it is if it's you're in KVK. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a toughie, man. So I don't know because currently it's based on the power that you're currently at right now. So if I thought
Mhm.
zone 4, zone 5, I went from 150 to like I don't know 80 million power. Hey, I'm starting Strife at 80 million power. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be a
Yeah.
tough one, dude.
That's going to be a tough one. Another thing too is the timing of this event. I know they just came up with it. And yo, shout out to Redline for the membership, by the way. Happy birthday, Redline. 40 months. That's crazy. 40 months, Lambo?
Hey, thank
Much
you,
love,
man. I
brother.
appreciate the love, man, and thank you for the early birthday wish. I
And best
appreciate
of
it.
luck with your pod, by the way. I saw you
I saw.
and Appo and a couple other people are starting up the pod yet again with you two and Appo and new members. I'm hoping the best for you guys. Like it was a pleasure doing the pod with Lambo and Appo, and whatever they do is gonna be golden. So I'm looking forward to watching that for sure.
Yeah, me too, Lambo.
Um,
Good luck.
yeah. I will say, like, the thing that's tough is a lot of people that, at least for the 60 GT team, a lot of the players that were in the Supreme Strife was also in our Grand Prix team. And we had Grand Prix practice like right after
That was
that
brutal.
Supreme. We had Grand Prix practice like right after that Supreme Strife. So like I
Look,
feel like
that's a
you
long
kind of
day.
have to like space out Osiris League, Supreme Strife, and Grand Prix in my opinion. You know what
Yep.
I mean? Where
Yep.
like after Grand Prix, maybe a month of a break. It's a big time commitment. It's 4 hours on a Saturday. Not everyone could commit 4 hours a week on a Saturday. or 4 hours. How many rounds are there? If there's 64 teams, that would be
Then we drop
8
to
divided by
32.
2 divided by 2. So it would be like what, 4 rounds of fights? So
So
that's like a
a
whole
month
month
of no Saturdays, basically.
of no Saturdays. Yeah. It's a big time commitment. On top of that Grand Prix, on top of that Osiris League, you kind of have to find a dead space, a gap. And I don't even think it could be between Osiris League and Grand Prix. Like, I feel like that time people are scrimming for Grand Prix anyways. So like that time period is kind of busy because everyone's going to be practicing for Grand Prix. I think maybe because Grand Prix is what is usually September, October, November around that time. Maybe like
After OL.
yeah, maybe like the December, January, February bracket would be a good time for Supreme Strife because Osiris League usually starts around like April, May, June. Um,
Yeah.
so then people that are in Grand Prix or people that are in Osiris League or whatnot could just focus on Supreme Strife, and then at the same time, the Rise of Kingdoms channel will have something else to cast because during that time because there isn't really much that happens around then outside of
Well,
big KBKs. So.
think about. Well, yeah. So like, so if we're talking that timeline, let's say for example, it rolls out in end of September, right? Early October. That's like holiday season too, though. But think about it, right? Can you imagine Supreme Strike? Oh, Supreme Strikes only go for what, a month, 4 weeks? You said?
So maybe June, maybe January, February, March would be better. But
Yeah.
just like sometime where it's not Osiris League, when it's not Grand Prix, so that people just have to focus up either KBK or Supreme Strife
Yeah,
or
and we have
whatnot.
multiple
Yeah,
off season events for people to
yeah,
continue to participate in. I agree, man. But overall, I think honestly, I like the Supreme Strife. Obviously, a little bit of tweaks here and there to make it even better. Um,
100%.
I'm just glad there was no Crystal Tech, bro. Like, I'm just tired of spending that much money in Crystal Tech. Just a lot.
Yeah,
It's
no, that
brutal, man.
it was hella fun. It was hella fun. And I'm curious, my last question and my last point to Supreme Strife is what's the plan of Lilith for this? Is it going, because right now it's top 64 packs, right? Is it going to be like an Ark of Osiris where you could just sign up for it and then they kind of put 8 packs with you and then it's going to be like a bi-weekly event, kind of similar to Ark of Osiris, and then the Supreme Strife like league will be a thing for the top 64, or is it going to be just like the top 64? That's going to be another thing, but oh
That's
wait,
a good point.
one last point. 4 hours is too long in my opinion, bro. Like what the like. I feel like by hour 2, most of them were already figured out.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
Oh my
Like
god.
I
And
feel like 4 hours and the time slots were horrible. I think instead of making it, because all of Rise of Kingdoms is based off time,
yeah.
but we've seen game modes work in esports where it's based off points, it's based off structures. So some potential solutions would be like, oh, if you have the Supreme Spire for 30 minutes, then the game's over, your team automatically advances, and the top other 3 teams in terms of pack points also advance.
Oh, that's actually pretty
Or
cool.
it could, or it could, so like that would be like kind of I guess like like a win, like there'd be something to look forward to. It's like, oh shoot, this team's, for example, say you're 5th place. It's, oh, this team's gonna win off Supreme Spire. We're gonna go all in for the Supreme Spire, and then like that's gonna make a hype moment, right?
Uh,
Another thing would be maybe
Oh,
like a certain point cap. I don't know, maybe 50 points or 100 points. Is like, okay, once the first team gets 50 points or 100 points, um, or the game goes to 4 hours, then the game ends type of vibe. So,
I
um,
like that idea. Like, okay, I don't know if you play Call of Duty, but like there's like this game mode where it's called Hard Point, where if like you basically like there's like 4 points on the map that like and they
yeah,
rotate
yeah,
every
yeah.
certain amount of time, and then
Hmm.
if you occupy those points, you get total with a total. Any the first team that reaches like 200 points wins. So like I like your idea of it's not based on when something opens up; it's based on how long you keep something.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that would be really cool. Um, and another thing I
Just so
want
that
to add
there's
to
more win conditions, right? Instead of like,
exactly.
oh, we're waiting for the timer to end. It's like,
Um,
oh, this
yeah,
team got to hit this many points. Yeah,
exactly. And I think it's not about anymore about like, oh, battle of attrition. It's just more about like teams can truly dictate like when the fights happen. Like, oh, okay,
Mhm.
this thing's opening up. Let's try to hold it for like I don't know 45 minutes to get this many points before the next one opens up. Something to that effect where there's so many different win conditions versus wait for it to open up, then the one day goes by and it's done. Um,
Yeah.
and also when a lot of them were called within like 2 hours, we had like 2 hour dead time, right? Was there any barbs or farming thing out there?
No.
No,
No.
right? So
No.
like, so you can't really do anything else. You just kind of chill.
Oh yeah. I just thought of another thing, but this is a more of a nitpicky thing. But because I'm a low powered, quote unquote low powered, I was 103 million power. But in the GT Strife team, they're like, oh, low powered players, you have to build flags. Like the building flags is pretty cumbersome, like
So
tiring.
so you had like what 3 marches on the field in the beginning?
I had like 4 marches, and then it came three, and then I just teleported over to near the Strife, Supreme Strife, and just built flags for like an hour. That was like my gameplay. Like
Okay.
I feel like from what I saw in Supreme Strife, like most teams are only doing 1 to 2 flags at a time to begin with.
Oh
It'd be
my
cool
god.
if like one of the flags just like didn't need people inside of it to build. And if you want to build more, you got to put people inside of the flags for sure. Because then it would just be spamming flags like it's Zerg creep. But if there's like one, like if you could just prioritize like, oh, this is gonna be the auto build flag, and then there's gonna be like, and then I don't know. That's just
I
potentially a
like that
solution.
idea because again, this matchup only has what 50 players, you said?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
nobody wants to be the flag builder, bro. Let's be
Nobody.
real. Nobody.
Nobody.
That's not the fun of the mode. So just like, of course, it's still very important though.
I
So
agreed. It
just
it
having like being able to auto build like 1 or 2 flags so that you could still have the line, still have the territory space. The leaders could still do their thing. But and if you want to build more, then sure you could build more, but you have to put troops in there. That makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. Just a thought.
I like that auto build feature. Lilith, I know you're watching. Take some notes. Think about it. See what you think. Face to face with Redline and Plotto. You know how they do face to face with developers. Now they say face to face with Redline and Plotto. That's what I think. But yeah, I agree with you on that, man. There is some potential here. I just feel like they need to fix those little tweaks to kind of make it even better.
Yeah.
But I'm really just to see how when it fully rolls out, because what about those lower powered kingdoms, lower powered players who want to play?
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
40% is too much. Like, hey, I got 30 minutes for you, then I'll be out of troops. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, okay, then that's it. And obviously, those lower power players wouldn't want to be recruited because they can't last that long in a fight, based on the
Yep.
current metrics they have right now.
Yeah.
So, last question for you, Plato, is: do you like it or you don't like it overall, with the pros
I
and
like it.
cons?
No, it was super fun. I think it's positive for the game. Has something else. It's something else people could look forward to, and you get to play with people that you usually wouldn't be able to play with. For example, if you have friends in a different kingdom, or like you could either play with your kingdom, which is good kingdom building, or you could you know have your homies play with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's super fun. I think it's has a lot of potential, and with a couple tweaks here, I think it could be a game mode that everyone could enjoy.
I agree. I agree. There's a lot of potential in it. I do like that it's short. Could be shorter unless they tweak the matchmaking and they tweak out how like the game is won. But I think overall it's a good stepping stone to keep players entertained. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good point by Lambo. I think the different tiers like Arc, Silver, and Gold, so that eh, people could play no matter what. Just like even if it's
Ooh,
not
I
the
like that.
rewards are not the same.
I like
Like
that.
Silver Arcs, you have like half of, or even what you call it, like Arc. Now you could play. You could just like, can you like play and go single player Arc and then
Yeah.
get put into a team
Yep. Yep. You
like
can.
something like that? Like I don't know. So yeah,
Have you ever played solo arc before?
I played it like twice.
Is it fun?
It's pretty crazy. I know. I feel like both games we had like half the people not show up, so it was like
Huh.
the who would win is based off of
Who
like
shows
how
up?
many people showed up. Yeah,
Dude,
that'd be
maybe
the game.
you know what we should do on a we should do like a pod where me and you just jump in and then see who wins. So this, we should jump in a match and then this. Hope, can we team
That's
up together
true.
and jump in together?
I don't know. I never tried that.
That would actually be kind of
We'll
cool.
we'll ideate it, bro. We'll ideate it.
Okay. All right, shifting to the Grand Prix. So Plato mentioned earlier that me and him cast the GST match and 60 OT match. It was a great match, but quickly, Plato, I just want to talk about this topic. Was more about sorry, here we go. Was more about your thoughts on the upcoming matches next week.
Oof. They
Um,
updated the scores.
they finally did. Did I don't know if you
Yep.
noticed. What? First off, why does 93X have 1 point?
So apparently, 563A they're just not playing. So they just automatically gave 93X the score, like the win. If that makes sense.
Oh,
So all the other teams will also have the win, so it won't impact anything when it comes to occupation or anything. So that's why that is.
okay. Thank God. Can you imagine like you lost because 5C3 didn't show up and then it was all based on a tiebreaker? That would be so messed up if that were the case.
Hmm.
So they all got 1 point. Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
Yep.
so let's not talk about Group C or Group B. I'm more interested in your thoughts on Group A and Group D. Right?
Yeah.
Group A, for those who have not been following it right now, we have this the bracket with 2377, 1316, and then 1365, and then we have EE also in here. I think did EE lost their second match as well, right? So it looks like they're 0-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Group A, the what was interesting about this bracket is that 16 OT and JST are kind of like in the clash of the lives trying to like advance in this bracket, and only one team from each bracket can advance. Right now,
Yep.
2377 is favored. So correct me if I'm wrong, Plato. Next week, 16 OT fights 2377. And if they beat
Hmm.
2377 and JST beats EE, it's gonna be a three-way tie to go to the next
Yep.
round.
Yep.
Now, what are your thoughts on this bracket, and who do you want to see advance?
I think 2377, regardless if they lose against 16 OT, will 2377 won against JST and JST won against 16 OT. So if we think of standard power levels, if everything were to go like according to what's been happening, 2377 should win against 16 OT and they would make it out of the group 3L. Now, if 16 OT were to win against 2377,
Yes,
we've seen
yes,
some crazy things happen in Ark of Osiris. We've seen 60 GT lose their obelisk. So like
yes,
we've seen
yes.
some crazy stuff. I still think 2377 make it out because they won against EE really, really like they won against EE by quite a bit, and they also won against JST by quite a bit. So they're actually up in terms of unless 16 OT beat them by like 10 to 20k, like it's gonna be pretty hard. And then JST, like they would have to win against EE by the same 35k margin that 2377 won.
My God.
It's gonna be pretty tough for anyone to usurp 2377 from that top spot.
Yeah,
But it is still a pretty interesting dynamic because all those three teams are pretty solid.
and I agree with you. 77 does look the favored victor. It's gonna come. It's gonna be like a miracle for any of either 16 or JST to take that top spot, because if the scenario happens where 77 does lose against 16 OT and they're all tied with JST beating EE, the points per, I guess, the overall score is in 77's favor unless 16 OT pulls one out the bag. Like, I don't know what that looks
Yeah,
like, but they got to pull it out of the bag. So there's hope,
it would have to be like some obelisk capture or something
like basically where they
because
take half the map, they're
yeah,
not making any points.
2377, like they've underperformed the past I think two Osiris leagues. This season they look on form. Like
Yep,
they look
really good.
really really strong. They look really really good. So it's gonna be tough for anyone to pass them because like they didn't even make 2377. You have to keep in mind they didn't even make it based off of being top four in their thing. I think
Yeah,
I think they made it based off of power, like the qualifying power.
yeah. But I think that was the case also.
So the fact that they're doing this well means that when they lost in that top eight, or when they lost in the quarterfinals, they were like, we gotta change something up,
Yeah, we're not. This is not
and
happening again.
they've been taking it very seriously, and I've been really impressed by them.
And they are being led by Frodo. So Lord of the Rings is on your side. Let's go. Now the last group I want to talk about real quick is the beer and 75 DC matchup in itself.
Yeah,
That looks nasty. So beer, I'm familiar with. They've been in. Have they ever won a Grand Prix though? Always been the top. Like they
they've
made it to the
been
finals. But
they've never made it to the finals of Grand Prix, but they've always made it into the main stage.
who did GT? I thought
Yeah,
GT. Who did GT face?
GT also never made it to the Grand Prix
No,
finals.
that
It
was
was
talking about standard OL then.
oh no, it was GT in 2489 2 seasons ago. Last season it was Chinese server versus Chinese servers, GY16 and
That's right. Okay, that's right. That's right. I swear, I felt like beer
7-3
was in the
2A.
finals in 1 year, and I could be completely wrong. But
I don't
I've
think
seen
so
their
because we've
name
had
many times.
yeah they've been like semifinal, quarterfinal. They've been up there for sure.
And DC is a former OL champion, right? There are OL
Yep,
champions. So
yep.
so right now the advantage is DC and beer. But I mean these two, this looks like a good matchup. And I'm thinking DC is gonna take it, but I'm actually rooting for beer to take this one, dude.
I'm gonna take beer then. I'm honestly gonna take beer just off of previous match history. If you look at 75 DC and their match against OWR, OWR by the way are the team that you beat, that MX beats,
That's
um,
the team. I'm sorry, it was
in the finals.
OWR. Thank you. Okay. OWR
Yeah,
was the team.
OWR is the team that you guys beat in the finals for the realm of Anubis. I think is where you guys were.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
realms are all kind of messed up because it's like they kind of like scrambled everybody, but yeah, OWR is a solid team, and 75 DC, from what I understand, look at how close that score is.
That's close.
Apparently one of the provisioners of OWR didn't make it back. So
Hmm.
like if that provisioner made it in there, I don't know, Chad. That's what someone told me. I might be wrong, but like that's like 100 points. Like it's so
That's
close.
that's
But if you
close.
look at the win that Beer had against OWR, it's a lot more convincing.
Yeah.
I did not. To be fair, I did not watch either of those matches. We've been so focused on Group A on our side, Redline and I. But just looking at the match history, I think Beer should be favored against 75 DC, but we'll have to see on Sunday. And that's definitely going to be a game that's casted because it's a winner go home for both teams, and that's going to be really fun.
I'm looking forward to see that, and that will be casted next week also by Cortex and Team, right? And Brian. I hope.
It
I hope.
depends.
I
Yeah, I
hope.
mean, it makes sense because they've been in Group D.
Yeah. I hope.
If
I
you
hope.
if, if you want to keep them in there, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. So make sure to tune in chat for that one. All right. So that's Grand Prix. So one other thing.
Oh wait, Hosta's wait, sorry.
Wait. Well.
I'm looking at Hosta. It's apparently Lilith kind of screwed over OWR. The game ended 5 seconds earlier. So if they had 5 seconds, they probably OWR would have probably won that game against 75 DC,
I'm
which
out.
is
I'm in it. I'm in it. Hold on.
hey, we got Eva in here as well, which is from 2489. So shout out Eva.
Where's Eva?
And now your chat.
Eva. Hi, Eva. Isn't it Ava?
Eva? Eva? I don't
Ava.
know.
Eva. Okay. Here we're going down to the last minute. I gotta see this shit.
I say Eva because of Wally, so I don't know.
All right. So like, look. So there's 25. It looks the same. 40 seconds. So it should end at 59. And Pasta said how long? How 5 seconds earlier?
Yeah. 15, 14.
Wait, 53, 54, 55. No, it still go. It looks like it's fine.
6, 5.
I don't know, Hasta. I don't know. I didn't see a delay
That's
there.
tough. That's
I
tough.
didn't see a delay there.
It's just tough to imagine you lose by 100
No,
points,
dude,
and then
that's actually heartbreaking.
you would have been 1-1 in the group, but now you're out of contention.
What I want to see
So,
now is the person who didn't make it. You said
so
some.
it's gonna be from OWR, so it's gonna be the top side.
Okay. What- Oh, this person didn't make it.
You think so?
No. 10,
Oh.
9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there's no
Oh!
way. It is that player.
Did
Oh
was that
my
right?
gosh. Yeah, you were. Oh my gosh.
Was
That
that
is so sad.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, yeah, look at because the person's still outside the city. You see it?
Yeah, yeah, that's rough.
Oh.
That feels bad for sure. I mean, to be fair, OWR lost against Beer this week. Maybe they're tilted from last week. I don't know, but if they lost this week as
Oh,
well,
look
then
at
they
that
probably would have made it
provision.
out anyways.
You know, it'd been so crazy if they kept like the number of provisions above the person's head to show you how much they had.
That's true. I wish you would know how many points each provisioner had
That
on
would
them.
that would be. Oh, sorry, chat. I apologize. Yo, Day, what's up, buddy? That would be. I think that would be really cool to see, and also it would suck to have that because in those situations, then you would know how much you would have in those points. So maybe for
Yeah,
this specific example, let's assume that person only had 20 points in their bag, and it wouldn't have
yeah,
mattered.
yeah.
Ah,
Let's just for their sake.
for their sake. All right. So I want to shift real quick. So me and Plato, we're gonna try to change it up a little bit, and we've done this previously in previous pods, and we did that. Plato's done it in his pod. I've done it in my pod, but we kind of want to throw in some fun games into the podcast to kind of engage you guys a little bit, give you guys some laughs, and give maybe some educational ones, whatever. But you guys know me when it comes to would you rather, it's never really educational. Well, in a sense, it's more opinionated. You know what I'm saying? So Plato, I want to play a game with you, and we can go vice versa. It's a few questions of would you rather game. And are you
All
familiar?
right.
Are you familiar with this game?
Yeah, you have two scenarios or two things, and then you have to say, would you rather this or would you rather that?
Yeah. So basically, like for example, like it's like me saying, would you rather poop in your pants, or would you rather you know get caught peeing on the side of the street? I don't know. But that's an example. But you got to answer the question. Hasta, it's not that crazy, but we're gonna keep it clean. We're gonna keep it a little clean, and then we'll evolve it over time. Um,
Okay.
well,
I'm nervous now.
yeah, I know, but yeah, well, let's do a practice one real quick, right? I'm pulling one on the top of my head, right? Would you rather have Hosta be a king of 1960, or would you rather have Pika? Oh no, wait. Would you rather have Maimer king of 1960? Just like that, And you had to pick one. What would it be?
Hasta or Maimer? Now King is like holding King or like they
No,
actually have to do
just
stuff.
running the kingdom.
Running the kingdom? I would probably have him. But Maimer is like
Just to,
he's like one step out of retirement, bro.
no,
I mean,
let's say they're both in it right now. Retirement aside, they are both applying for the position of running 1960. Who would you pick?
I think I would probably have Maimer because he does more of
No,
the
no, no,
background
no
work.
explanation. No explanation. Just say Maimer. Okay, Maimer it is.
Okay,
See, and
okay.
that's what the game is. It's super simple
I don't
like
think
that.
Hasta would have want to be king anyways.
There's no need to explain. The scenario is if either of them wanted to apply for it, would you rather have Hosta or would you rather have Maimer? That was it.
All right. No, no.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that.
And
Yeah, Hasta, he made me.
no, and then to leading into this, so we're gonna do a couple examples for our own, and then interest of time when we go to viewer questions, I would love for the community also list out would you rather scenarios for me and Plato that we could answer as well. So think about that for a second, chat. We'll go from there. Think of some. Okay, please give us some good ones, not one saying red line. Would you rather divorce your wife or would you rather marry like Plato? Like give me something that's juicy. You know what I'm saying? Not like nothing. Duh. Right. So Plato, do you understand the game?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Lambo, I'll make that the first one when we go into the viewer one. I'll remember that. And just to give you in mind, Plato, he said, would you rather tell your wife or your girlfriend those jeans make her look fat or kiss your best friend, same gender on the lips? Well, that's a good. I already know my answer. I already know my answer to
Okay,
that one.
I know mine too.
Yeah.
I know mine.
Okay. All right.
Mwah.
So you cheat that. You cheat that. All right. Follow. Okay, this is a Rise of Kingdoms specifically. Okay, would you rather be that person who didn't have their caravan arrive on time that could potentially win you the game of OL, or get zeroed?
Hmm, that's tough. Osiris League?
Like, you are the person that could have won the game for the championship, or would you just have the guy zeroed in KVK? Which one was worse? Which one would you rather have?
Honestly, I'd probably rather get zeroed.
Wow, really?
I'd probably rather get zeroed. The thing is, like zeroed is like that only affects like for me that only affects me. If I like didn't get the caravan in, then like that affects the whole team. And you said in KVK. That's the thing that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah.
changed
In
it for
KVK,
me.
yeah.
You get half back, you know, like you're good. But like
Fake
it's
Lambo.
just a tough situation either way.
Ah, I honestly would pick. I rather. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather just take the L in the Osiris League. Hey, the person who told me not to pull my troops back soon enough. That's your fault, buddy. That's your fault. No, I think I would probably take the L.
Yeah.
So I think about
That's
money.
fair.
Just throwing it out there. Okay. So that was a roll up. Pano, do you want me to go again, or do you have anything in mind that you want to
I don't
maybe?
got anything in mind, so this is all you, brother.
Oh, okay. Okay. Would you rather have no match found for 6 months, or go into KVK fighting 1960?
Like what kingdom would I be in?
What a kingdom that you know. Oh, let's make it interesting. You were in 2268 at its prime.
I'd rather fight 1960 because that's content as a content creator.
Okay, okay, that's
Six
fair.
months, no KVK.
Okay, that's
Like,
fair.
what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, I guess you save money. That's like when you're like,
That's
oh,
fair.
I'm saving money. But at that point, 6 months, no KVK, the kingdom's gonna fall apart. So,
Fair. Okay, fair. Okay, now this one. Would you rather be in 1254 prime or 1960 prime?
what's 1960 prime and what's 1254 prime?
Let's say prime when you first arrived in GT, and then 1254 prime
Oh,
is when we allied up that first time we met each other.
would I have to deal with the consequences of what happened after? Like, you guys not playing for a year, or like, is that? Because 1254 after that KVK, you guys got 2K'd and it's been downhill. It was downhill for since then. So I don't know if I
L-
want to be in
l-
that.
l-
I literally had a stream called playing Fall Guys because 1254 can't play Rise of Kingdoms. Because the lobby was this
I,
whole
re-
1254 playing
I,
Fall Guys because you
but
guys got your
hey,
fourth
that was
combat
fun
round in a
though.
row.
That was fun though. That Fall Guys was fun. But
It was.
but let's say the no match found thing didn't exist and there was KVKs nonstop happening.
Mm. Mm. Um, that's a tough one. I would probably say 1254 because I just
Oh.
want to see how it's like.
Ah, with Bunny.
Yeah, like I got to meet everyone being allies with you guys and then playing video games with you guys, but being in a KVK and back then your KVKs were hella fun as well. Like if 1254 were able to go out against 1365 at full strength in that last KVK and I was there, I feel like that'd be hella fun. But you guys were like retired by then, so
Fair. Yep. Fair.
that's
Okay.
tough.
Now I have a juicy one for you. Okay. Would
Okay.
you would you rather the girlfriend wants some special time? When I mean special time, you know what I mean. At 10 p.m. at night, the best you ever had, or be there for Kingsland opening. You could
So
choose one,
if
but
I
yeah, and you can't,
if you
you
have the
can't
special
say,
time,
uh,
you don't make it for Kingsland opening.
yeah, exactly. If you do the special time, you don't make it for Kingsland opening. So I'm not saying the one pump dump and you go right into Kingsland. It's either one or the
Alright.
other. What are we doing?
You
No,
gotta make it in time for
that
you gotta make it in time for Kingsland, bro. You gotta make it in time for Kingsland.
God.
She'll be there. She'll be there next week.
Hold
Also,
on, I unplugged
celibacy.
my headset.
Waiting for marriage. All that stuff.
Dude,
That's
That was an easy question, guys. I would be unsure about that. I'd be like, okay.
And that's why you have a kid and a second on the way one day.
That's fair. All right. So with that being said, I want to shift it to the community. So chat, if you have something in the chat for me and Plato, please feel free to answer it there, and then we'll definitely tell you what our thing would be. But that's just a preview. We'll have more solidified, games for you guys. But I just want to kind of give you an idea what it looks like. So
That
for
was fun.
Lambo,
That was fun, bro.
I know, but I mean we can get more juicier ones. But now for
Oh,
Lambos, so his question was, would you rather tell your wife or girlfriend those jeans make her look fat, or kiss your best friend, same gender, on the lips? Me, I'm doing the lips on my boy.
I mean, we do that anyway, so like it's.
I would kiss Plato.
I'm joking.
I would give Plato a kiss on the lips. Plato?
Nah, but if I were being real, I would tell my wife and slash girlfriend the jeans make her look fat. Because
Really?
because because my girlfriend's hella skinny anyways. So she wouldn't like it's like, oh, why, that's weird. Like there isn't any doubt. Like I could carry her with one hand. So like she's not even close to it. Like it's fine.
And her goes, broke up, only rock. Break up, only rock. Okay, so I would kiss my boy on the lips. Plato would tell his
See,
girlfriend.
Ethan, we do that anyway, so it's not fair. So I got to do the hard choice.
Fair. That's fair. Mr. Y says, question to Red. Choose one, Bunny or Leopard. I would choose Bunny. Because me and Bunny are very close friends. Dude, everyone's saying Plato doesn't like life. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, Plato, this applies to you too. I'll ask you first. No, actually, no. I know your answer. Red, would you rather be able to grow a full beard, a full head of hair, or have Bunny return to the game? Hmm. Bunny come back to the game, or have my hair come back?
Yo, you haven't seen Red Line Fro Line, bro. Back in the day, Red Line had that like full head of hair.
Ah,
Your
I,
hair follicles would wake up again, bro. Re-energized.
I know, I know. I would grow a head of hair. I would. I would.
Damn.
I would. I would.
We'll reiterate that if we ever have Bunny on the podcast one day.
I would.
Oh
Hey, thanks,
gosh.
Lambo. I appreciate that, man. Chat, anything else? Anything else, chat? We're open books here. I'd be glad to take it. Yeah, I've never
Shout
been.
out to you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the stream up. The best way to support the podcast. Check out Lambo and Apo and their pods coming up at what, 21, 22 UTC?
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure to check that out. Ooh, would you rather Scarlett Johansson or Natalie Portman?
I'm a Star Wars person, so I'm Natalie Portman on that, bro.
Mm, mm.
I'm not gonna lie. Star Wars Episode 2, Natalie Portman. This is too much info, but we only like the boys are here anyways, right? Like I was 4 years old when I watched that, and I think that was like my sexual awakening right there. I'm like, oh, I like women.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, when did this go? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see Star Wars 2 episode?
Yep. Yep. I'm Googling it right now. I can see it. I can see. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's Al Hytham's pod? Al Hytham was on the pod last week, Mr. Y.
Ogden's been on like 2 podcasts.
He was on there last week.
He's been helping out a lot.
Oh my god, unnamed soldier. What's up, my brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Oh my man. Now that GT has downgraded, do you miss being there? I just miss playing with the people. Downgrade or not, I just miss playing with the people. I miss playing with unnamed soldier. If you guys don't know, that was Shoes back in 1254. Oh, Pasta goes, you have a knife on your back and a. I think I know what you meant. You have a knife on your back or a penis on your back. Which one are you pulling out first?
Probably
The knife,
the. What? Are you serious?
bro.
You're pulling out the
Why would you
bro
pull out the knife first?
because you're supposed to keep the knife there because the bleeding is gonna get crazy. It's clogging the bleeding. This guy must really like pee-pee.
Wait,
Do you not know that?
yeah,
I mean, I did take first aid, so
but
bro, when you get hit by something, you're not supposed to take it out. You're gonna freaking bleed out.
but
So this guy's keeping the pee-pee on his back for love of the game.
I thought would take the knife. What if there's bleeding? Well, first off, how the guy get to in your back? So you're still bleeding either way. But I feel like the knife is symmetrical. It's like a skinny.
Oh wait,
insert
it's
into your
bleeding?
Yeah, you're stabbed in the back with a tick or a knife.
No, he didn't say you were stabbed by it. I thought it'd be like in your back muscle, like it's just like rubbing in that little crevice
like
in
in
between your
your.
shoulder blades.
You meant like you think? Oh! I see what you meant. I see what you meant.
He didn't
The
say you're
the
being
thing
stabbed by
the
it.
thing was in your back door, so you rather take that out first than the knife that's stabbed in your back.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, okay, that was good, Hosta. Would you rather take one from Mandingo or 10 dudes? Mandingo.
What's a mandingo?
Wait, you don't know what Mandingo is?
Yo, should I Google this? Is this like incognito?
I don't know if you should Google this.
All right, I'm not. I'd rather
No.
say innocent.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna bleed out with that, dude. Um, Ali says, I know I missed the Supreme Strife section, but I think they could put overall Supreme Strife stats in your profile like KVK Ultra. We agree too, Ali, as well. We think that the amount of time that you're putting into the matchup, you should get statistics provided overall. Now, like, is it to your overall KP and deads? Not sure, but they could do something similar like do for Ark of Osiris. I think that makes sense.
Yo, Red Matt, appreciate you, bro. One guy standing up for me.
My God, bro.
Uh,
See, so I took out the knife first. Wait, you said not take out the knife. Okay.
you're supposed to go to like the hospital with a knife in there so that they could patch you up.
But then let's say it's an average size wee wee and it's in your back. Isn't that hole going to be bigger?
How did it stab your back? Like what?
Well, this is Hosta's scenario.
What are you talking about?
This is Hosta's scenario that it's in there. So like I don't know how it got in there, but you got stabbed with it and it got in your back. So if there is a giant hole like this or a knife like this, which one you taking out first? Or leave it in first?
You leave both of them in and you go to the hospital with the guy on your back. Can
Can you imagine? There's
like
you're a doctor, you'd be like, oh, what happened? Oh, he's been...
it's like, oh yeah, like I sharpened it and then I accidentally poked his back.
Ah. All right,
Oop.
chat. All right. Plotto, it's been a pleasure, brother. That's it for the pod today. I hope you guys had a great time. Please make sure to like, subscribe to both our channels. Hope you guys had fun hanging out with your boys. Anything last words from you, Plotto?
It was a pleasure. Super fun, and yeah, we'll keep these going. Next week gonna be on my channel, so
Yes,
check
sir.
it out.
All right, brothers. We'll see you guys for the next cast for next week. And we'll see you guys soon. Peace.